Okay, great morning. I'm going to look and see. We have some new charges going to be leveled against 45. They've already sent a target letter, and it has to do with January 6th. So what is going to happen with that? We have commune. We want to talk to you. And the playfulness. So I don't know if the playfulness thing has to do with 45 thinking that he is going to be able to use this. The commune, I think, has to do with his MAGA crowd, maybe trying to use this again as a way to get more money, okay? But we'll see. Let's see what else we have with this. So underneath of it, we have, what about these new charges? Eating away. Yeah, his stances are being eaten away daily. Eating away and secrets. Eating away at his secrets. Things that he's, tried to keep under wraps. This is about the obstruction of January 6th, okay? That he was the one that instigated it, okay? He's the head fish there. So let's see what we have. What are you going to tell us about this new indictment coming down for January 6th? At the center of it, it's about his loss and what he thought he had in reserves in the past. He was holding on and wanted to continue to hold on to power because it was aiding him financially, etc. Now he just wants to walk away from it. I'm sure, but that's not going to happen. The challenge is his people. Okay, I think this has to do with the MAGA crowd, and then also the ones that are working on his cases. And the clarification is, how he roped people in to trying to overturn the election in January 6th, what he did that day, okay? Above it, we have light on this subject. He lost, he knew he lost. So there we have 45 at the head of the whole drama in that past thing and wanting to maintain power of government, okay? But also the challenge in this is government is ready to go. Jack Smith and the rest of them know what they're doing, and we have a ton of major arcana with this, okay? So the foundation is the Pandora's box. Yeah, he's got a Pandora's box of things going, doesn't he? In the past, he rushed forward, and of course now he wants to walk away from it. And of course the challenge is this is what he was selling, how he was selling, how he got the other people to do it. Karma has come due, okay? And again, it's eating away at his secrets. So, getting ready to testify the people that were involved in it, this fake elector scheme for January 6th. It's going to have to do with all of that, and perhaps his trying to rally people to overturn it in the, bombarding the House that day. So what we have at the center of it, this is his loss. So we have the Pandora's box of this happening, which now he wants to try to walk away from. And so the challenge is, can he sell this drama? We have At the center of it again, we have above it shedding light on his actions. We have Jack Smith and the government, and we have looking at the people involved that he had railroaded in there and had them roped into trying to overturn the election in the past because he wanted to try to stay into power. And so this is what he's rushed forward. That's what he rushed forward doing, trying to get them to overturn January 6th with fake electors and then storming the Capitol on top of it. So yeah, that's what's coming down. And hold on, let me put these, just trying to shove cards in here. And then we're going to pick 3 more cards. So what's going to happen with this? Let's see what we have. It's going to give us any more information. At the center, we have the strength. Going into it, we have working on it. Working on a strong case. Yeah, against 45. So they're ready to go. Jack Smith is ready to rock and roll, and it is not looking good for 45. Oh my goodness. He thinks he's going to play. He's going to use this to play and talk to his people and to grift them out of even more money. Okay? You know, they are not going to stand for it. But let's look and see what are his people actually going to do. Let's look and see if we can see what is actually going to come down. He's going to try to rally them and say they're not going to stand for it. We have the attainment of, underneath of it, splendor. So it's just going to be a lot of talk and ego drama is basically it. He's going to go out there and try to say, I'm so fabulous and there's nobody better than me. I've done the best job of anybody ever in the history, you know. So he's going to be out there talking it up, talking himself up. Oh my goodness. He's full of himself, that's for sure. And underneath of it all, we have his arguments, wanting to sweep this away, but this is also arguments and stuff that he's got. He's going to try to put out there. Arguments and riches, okay? So he's going to try to argue to make money off of it. Again, like he always does, speculation, okay, about the obstruction. So it's going to be his same old playbook, trying to grift money and saying it's a witch hunt. And yeah, I'm gonna get back into power. I'm gonna go after all of them. I'm gonna put them all in jail. I'm the most honest president ever in the history of the United States. So he's gonna go out and talk it up, of course. That's what he'll do. He'll go out and talk it out. In the past, working on it, the same thing he's been working for how long? Now, because he's in a nightmare scenario, okay? Oh, woe is me, boo-hoo, boo-hoo. The challenge is trying to rally his people, getting them to support him, again, by selling them some snake oil, okay? So he's going to try to rally them, sell them snake oil, work on this. He's going to go out there and put all this nonsense out. And meanwhile, he's really in desperate measures mentally. Above it, trying to figure out a way for long term, because he's backed against a wall now. He's on the precipice. And so he's going to do whatever he can to try to manipulate his people, draw them together, feed them some more snake oil. Unbelievable. And again, underneath of it, the foundation, he wants to try to put out this energy that he's going to come back. He's going to be able to do it. Ooh, I caught 2 cards. He's looking for some sort of an opportunity now out of this, because that's what he always does, and we're going to have to look and see what's being birthed. So he's going to try to rally his people with new action, birth something new about some new manipulation. Again, selling him more fish oil and drama. So what we have, let's break it down. We have him going out there, putting this mental message out. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, he's in agony and just unhappiness. He's trying to figure out long-term. In the past, he sees what's working and what's coming up new in his world. He wants to try to hold on to power, but he is feeling pushed up against the edge. He wants to manipulate the situation when it comes to the American public. Rules, laws, everything, he's going to say he's being manipulated and try to draw his people together with more snake oil. Okay? It's his usual thing. It's all he is, a con man, a snake oil salesman. You know, I just keep seeing the old buckboard going in the old West, you know, selling the snake oil out there. And so, you know, this is going to cure everything. Just elect me, rally behind me, you know, take to the streets. You can't let this happen. I have to be the next president. And, you know, his drama. They're all against me because I'm so fabulous. Deep state, they're so dark, they're communists, they're... and these people have no idea what actual communism is or fascism is. They just hear the words and spout it, and that's it. But they don't know really how a communist government works. That you don't own anything. Everything is owned by the state. You don't own any of your property anymore. At least that's the way it is in Cuba. I know somebody from Cuba, and they took everything this family owned, and now their big home that they have all these other families living in it. So yeah, the government takes everything and then doles it out. Now, communist China, I guess they have where they've kind of relaxed things, and some people are able to have income and have their own business. How all that's working there, I don't know. And we have Russia, where you have the oligarchs, which are making a lot of money. But again, we have a leader there that's in an iron fist control over people. So not good situation. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to leave this here, and we'll see you online.